Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you guys how I got this super easy go-to makeup look. I posted a poll on my Instagram story and also on my Facebook story asking what type of makeup look you guys would like to see, and majority of the responses was a natural look. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, go ahead and keep on watching.
If I got you, you got me, it don't matter what they say. They just wish that they could be the one that's chilling at your place. It ain't perfect, but it's worth it every second of the day. Fuck this drama, count these commas and get high as out of space. They gon' hate, that's okay, got no worries, girl, we straight. By my baby, I don't play, put any nigga in their place. It don't matter.
I did do my brows off camera, so if you want to see a brow tutorial, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Starting off, I used the Hey Honey Relax Moisturizer. I don't really know where this moisturizer came from. It was in my Ipsy bag, so I just decided to give it a try. Now we're going to go ahead and use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn. I use this concealer to clean under my eyebrows, and even though we are not doing an eyeshadow look today, I still wanted to go ahead and use this as a base just to cancel out any of the darkness that I may have on my lids. Now I'm going to use the Tarte Quench Hydrating Primer. Sorry guys, my light was super duper bright, so you probably couldn't see the name of it. But I'll have a description of all of the products that I use down in the description box. Now I'm gonna go in and use my Holy Grail foundation. Y'all, this is my all-time fave, and it's the Studio Fix Fluid in NC45. This is really the only foundation that I use because I have the motto, if it's not broke, then don't fix it. I like to apply the foundation to the back of my hand and just warm it up before I apply it to my face. I feel like it makes the foundation spread more evenly. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender to go ahead and blend all of the foundation out. Make sure y'all hit that neck, because what you don't want is to be walking around looking like you have a mask on. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and take that same concealer that I used earlier, and I mixed it with a little bit of the foundation so it's not so bright, and I'm just gonna outline the top of my brows just so they can look super sharp and super clean. And FYI, I don't like super dark bold brows on me, so my brows will always look more on the natural side. I do like bold brows on other people, but for some reason I just don't like it on myself. Now I'm going to take this Bye Bye Under Eye. This is a full coverage concealer, but you can also use it as a corrector. I use the shade Warm Deep. I like to put this under my eye before I apply my concealer, just because sometimes when you don't use a color corrector, you can kind of see the gray coming through the concealer. So I just like to use this for a corrector instead of using an orange corrector. This concealer is really close to my natural skin tone, so I feel like it does a good job at canceling out any darkness that I may have under my eyes. I'm going to go back in with that same LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm just going to use this just to highlight just a little bit. Since we're going for an everyday natural look, I don't want to do anything that's too overly dramatic or too bright. So you can use a concealer that's one shade lighter than the foundation that you would normally use. Now I'm just going to take the concealer and I'm just going to do like a little bit of highlight on my nose. I don't really do too much contouring and highlighting on my nose area or my forehead and my chin. I just feel like that makes me look way too cakey, so I just try to avoid that and just put a very little bit on my nose just to brighten it up a little bit. Now I'm going to take the Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup Setting Powder, and I'm just going to use that to set my concealer. I don't bake or anything because I feel like baking makes my under eyes look really dry and I don't like that look. So I just use my damp beauty blender and press the powder into my skin. I'm also going to take that powder and set my eyelids, since I did put foundation and concealer on there, because the last thing that we need since we're not applying eyeshadow is for our eyelids to be creasing due to the concealer and foundation. And I like to apply powder like to the edges of my nose, like on the sides, just because since I don't contour, I feel like that powder kind of gives me a contoured look. This is another one of my holy grails, the Mineralize Skinfinish. If you're a makeup artist, I feel like this is a staple for your kit. I'm using the shade Dark, and I'm just going to use that to set my foundation all over my face. I love the Mineralize Skinfinish because I feel like it leaves you with just like a flawless finish, and it makes your skin look like skin. So natural, so pretty, and your face doesn't look like really cakey with that fake makeup look. Once again, don't forget to hit that neck, sis. What we do to the face, we do to the neck. Now I'm going to take this blush from MAC called Film Noir. I'm going to use this to contour my cheekbones. Since I'm a brown skin girl, it's kind of hard for me to find like a bronzer that really shows up on my skin, so I like to use this blush. I always use this to contour my cheekbones. And you want to make sure if you have this blush to be like really light-handed because it's very pigmented. And as you can see, I dab my brush in the blush like way too much because it's super harsh. But don't worry, I'm going to go ahead and tone it down in a minute. I'm taking the Mineralize Skinfinish just to blend out the harshness of that blush, because since we are going for a really natural look, I don't want a really strong, dark, harsh contour. Now I'm going to take that setting powder and I'm just going to make a line under my contour. This is going to make my contour really crisp and clean and stand out. After you make that line, you want to make sure that you take your Mineralize Skinfinish and blend for dear life, because if you don't, then it's going to look really ashy and really cakey under there. So I'm just going to blend until I don't see any more of the setting powder. The lashes that I use are the LaFlare 3D and it's number 16. I got these from my local beauty supply store. I'll post these in the description box. I'm going to apply those off camera because your girl was having trouble trying to put these on. I usually have lash extensions on, but the way my allergies are set up, I haven't been able to wear them. I'm back after struggling with those lashes. This is why I wear extensions, because I just really don't have the time. So I'm going to go ahead and use this blush from MAC. It's called Sweetest Cocoa. I don't really like wearing blush, but I really like this one because it's kind of like a neutral tone, but it has like shimmers in it. It's really pretty. Now I'm going to take the roller lash from Benefit Cosmetics and I'm just going to use that to blend my natural lashes into the false lashes, and I'm also going to apply it to my bottom lash line. Now I'm just going to take my Chestnut lip liner from MAC Cosmetics and I'm just going to use that to go ahead and line my lips with. The lip gloss I'm using today is from OFRA Cosmetics, and it's called Smiley for Ryleigh. I usually use like nude or pinky nude lip glosses, but today I decided to use this one, and it's actually like a peachy color with shimmers in it, but it's really transparent, so you can use it on top of a lipstick, by itself with lip liner, or just by itself. For highlighter today, I'm using an oldie but goodie. I'm using the LaFlare Tantalizer, and this used to be my go-to highlighter for everything. If you're an MUA, then you know that back in the day, this highlighter was the Now I'm just gonna apply the highlighter to the tip of my nose, because I feel like this actually makes my nose look a little more snatched, make it look like it's contoured a little bit, even though it's not. I'm just gonna take my Mineralize Skinfinish and just bring everything together, just blend everything together to make sure I have like a seamless, flawless application. Now I'm going to take my Pixie Makeup Fixie Mist, and I use the one with the rose water and the green tea. And let me tell y'all, this stuff smells so good. I usually use the Fix Plus from MAC, but I'm out, so I just used the second best thing that I had. So that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys and talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.